well, it's a good thing, because you ever watch that HBO show with Dr. Michael Baden, Autopsy? Sometimes they exhume people and they find out that the wife really did it. And you ever watch that show?
Fuck yeah.
That fucking show was amazing.
We've had numerous conversations. Yeah. In fact, they took Biden, what was his name, Michael Baden?
Michael Baden.
Baden. He was retired, and they took him back to get the autopsy for, on Epstein. That dude.
And they found out that he had a fracture in his neck that was indicative of being strangled with a ligature, or like some sort of a fucking cord. Yeah, and that this wasn't like when people hang themselves. When they hang themselves, the weight of it goes up because your body is hanging down. So it's like you're getting pulled. This was down on his neck, like low, like someone strangled him from behind. In his throat, the bones in his neck were fractured, which is also like a ligature strangulation.
Oh, isn't that weird how that just went down?
It's still going down. Like
it disappeared. Like it
Ghislaine, they put Ghislaine in jail, and they never released a client list. That is insane. The fact that that's okay with people, and everybody's freaking out about Bud Light. Okay, you care about Bud Light? Care about Bud Light. You should really care about that, because it's showing that people that are in power can probably have people killed and probably hide evidence that they did something that people would find atrocious.
Like that, and we just never questioned it.
Yeah.
He died. We knew it was. We knew it was the fucking mystery man.
I think it's good. There's more of that. The more of that shit that's out there, the more people realize how fucking ridiculous it is to think that these people that are in positions of power give a fuck about you.
They don't. That's why I don't fuck with politics.
Don't fuck with politics.
I don't.
It's not necessary.
I don't. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter. They don't give two fucks about you. I just went off at a restaurant Sunday. Some lady, I don't know why people do this. Some couple asked me if I was a fucking Republican.
A couple asked you that?
Yeah, I was at a restaurant. You're at a bar and you're eating. And there's a couple next to you and you're talking. You're watching a game. And she goes, are you a Republican or a Democrat? And I looked at her, I go, I'm a felon. And she just shit. She goes, what are you talking about? I go, listen, I don't play that shit, okay, lady? I go, all you motherfuckers have gotten too political the last 10 years. Everybody's a political analyst. I go, I got here in '66, and I always paid attention to elections and what people said. I always did. And by the time I was 18, I realized, you know what? These people come along every 4 years with the same fucking story and nothing gets done. Yeah. So I chose a different path for my life instead of focusing on that. Call me when the president who says, listen, you don't have to go to work and you're going to get your balls licked all day, that's who I'm voting for. Until that fucking time, I could care less because I still got to get up and be a thief every fucking day. I still got to get up and hustle every fucking day. So what good is it? Every day they're going to lower taxes, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and I'm still getting up, busting my fucking hump every fucking day. Well, who gives a fuck?
I think a bad president is very bad, but I think a good president you just take for granted. And you don't think anything, you just go about your life.
Obama was very good. There was a lot of great presidents that we had,
Yeah.
But
it makes the country safer if someone makes good decisions, if someone's a good figurehead. The problem when someone isn't, whether it was Trump or whoever it was, when people mock them and are angry at them, it's bad for morale. It's bad for everybody.
I saw all that shit. I saw it the last 2 or 3 presidents, how much as Americans we backbite. When I was a kid, we didn't backbite that much.
Didn't backbite like the president?
Like the president.
Attack the president?
Yeah, attack the president that much.
Well, there was a lot of people that hated Kennedy, right? Like, that was one of the things about when he got assassinated. There was a lot of people that were very happy.
That's one of the kinkiest things in our history.
Oh, my God.
Who was happy?
For sure, the Republicans. There was a lot of Republicans that did not like him. It was after the Bay of Pigs. There was a lot going on with him, and he had all this talk about secret societies, the being abhorrent, and that he wanted to disband the CIA. That motherfucker wanted to get us out of Vietnam. Like, Kennedy was a different cat. He was a different cat, and for all of his sexual proclivities and all the documented things of him being a freak, they're all freaks. That's why those people became presidents in the first place.
Freaks.
That's why they wanted power. They were men who wanted power. And men who wanted power were all like your stereotypical man in power. Like, there's a reason why that stereotype exists. But when you look at what he was trying to do for the country and trying to unite people and the speeches that he gave, to this day, they're fucking incredible.
Civil rights, he
Everything.
pissed off a lot of people.
Even talking about going to the moon, just the way he phrased it. We choose to go to the moon, not because it's easy, because it is hard. Like, he talked about that. Like he wanted it to be like a symbol of American excellence. He wanted to like set a tone for the country.